mower day today. Got a shiny new mower coming on demo. Here's our old bangers here, look. And let's have a look round the back here. You might have seen in my earlier videos of mowing, I had a problem with our best mower. Not very best. We've had it stripped out just to check it out. This is all gone kaput. There's a bearing gone in there. This has all got play on it. So while we're waiting to decide what we're going to do about that, it's like Meccano, isn't it? It's not too actually bad to do. It's just the fact, the thought of doing it, isn't it? Taking that cover off and everything. Yeah, while we're trying to decide what to do that, I've spoken to Phil Ball at Chandler's, and he's getting us a mower on demo. I think it's a Massey Ferguson one, 2 metre. That's 1.65 there, so it's a much nicer, bigger mower. Disc mower rather than drum mower. So he's bringing that over this morning. I'm not quite ready to go mowing yet because we're kind of trying to work it out with the contractors who are flat out doing main cut silage for everyone. As you can imagine, because of the wet weather we had a couple of weeks ago, everyone who would normally go early has been delayed, and it's pushed it all into a kind of window of mowing and silage making all at the end of May. So he's flat out, so he probably can't do our odd field for bales yet, but that doesn't matter. That's fine because it's not quite gone over yet. It's going to be, we start losing quality if we bale it after the end of May, but we can I think we can pull it back, and I'll speak to him later. But in the meantime, our main crop, look at that, we got a hell of a crop of grass. We did well. The grass, phenomenally, how it came on this spring. I couldn't believe it. Cold and wet. Everyone was quite worried. The cows went out late. Oh, that'd be Phil now, I expect. Right. Oh, right. Phone call interrupted me, but we got Phil here now. But we've also got, look at this bad boy. I don't get to keep the tractor.
No, great melt.
What tractor you got on there, Phil?
6713.
Yeah.
It's one of our.
How many horsepower is that?
130 boosted to 150.
Is it? If you drop it off there.
So yeah, we're taking the tractor out.
Is there a tractor on demo somewhere else?
Yeah, we're taking the tractor out on demo. It just made sense to drop the mower off the burn.
Yeah.
Through, really.
So that's different from ours, because ours just swings round. That's all on hydraulics, is it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so it's got one ram of hydraulics lifts them up, and then you can set it to work as well.
Right.
So yeah, no,
yeah. I'm interested to see how. So that just dropped down.
Yeah.
Christ, it's quite high, isn't it? I'm worried about it going in our shed.
Right.
You drop it down.
So yeah, so now
that's a stand, is it? That's basically what it sits on.
That's the bottom of the mower. That's the beginning of the mower. So you run him on that.
You run him on that, right?
Now, basically, if you just operate and rich without that, leave that down, you'll see what. So when you're in and out of work, that's how you lift him in and out.
Okay.
So you set your hydraulics to a height. I think it's down here, 500 mil from there to the bottom. And then you work it all on one spool then to lift the mower in and out of work.
So you use the spool to lift and
lift and lower. That's it.
Okay, rather than hydraulic thing, it's the spools that lift it.
And then what you do, he comes up and sits up against here, so that then is your work.
Yeah.
And then to fold him up, when he goes back down, you pull on the rope.
Okay, I'm gonna have to. Well, I'm just filming this now, but yeah, you say when you bite it down
and pull on the rope, and now he will then come right back up.
Okay.
And he comes back and sits in there.
It takes a bit of getting used to then, doesn't it? It's just different.
So yeah, so now you start in road work.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, and then you just. So
you do now is you pull the rope and let him back down again.
Right.
Yeah.
Wow. It's just a new concept for me, this, compared with what I'm used to.
Obviously, this is obviously a disc mower compared to a drum
What's the advantage on disc over drum, do you think, Phil?
Well, obviously you've got smaller discs, and then you've got more blades. You've got a lot more blades on this, and it's just the way it's the way they've gone forward. The drum mower sort of died out a bit, and we'll leave it nicer and leave it sort of, and then you can go over and you can lift this up if you want to, just get into the disc, just put the lever in there now.
Yeah. Yeah, can we lift that and have a look?
You can do, yeah.
Just show us what we got. Oh, my biggest worry is about this cover. It's like, how easy is it to damage? Oh, it's got a metal rim on the edge.
Yeah, no,
I see.
Yeah. Bomb-proof.
You know.
Got a little...
Oh, what's that? A key to open that, is it?
Yeah, there's a little... Yeah, it's on the mower.
Right.
So then you got this then, obviously, yeah.
Wow. So it's 2 discs on each.
2 blades per disc.
Yeah. And you change these out with just a spanner?
It comes with a tool.
Okay, like a socket
there, and then yeah.
How do you lock it, or is it? How do you change the blade there?
You change it, lock him.
You must lock it, do you?
Yeah, you do. You'd go on there.
Yeah.
There's a way. I don't think you use this little tool, but
must be a way of locking it. Otherwise, you've got movement, haven't you?
Yeah, you do lock him.
Yeah.
I normally put
something to brace it so that you don't have the movement. That's something for me to look up on the manual or show me later.
Yeah, I'll show you.
Yeah.
So it's a bed. So it's obviously bed with oil in the bed compared to yours, where obviously yours is on top.
Oil on the top, isn't it? Yeah.
You can adjust how many how much weight you sort of have on the floor. You can adjust that with the spring on the side. That's if you're on sort of light lays, you don't want to sort of sit the mower too far on the deck. And then obviously you've got belt driven, so it's literally quite a straightforward mower.
So it's sort of still belt driven.
Belt driven down to here, down to 90-degree gearbox.
Yeah.
You've got obviously a brake back if you hit anything that you'll brake back. It's quite a nice, straightforward mower.
Yeah.
There's a little
I spoke to someone else who'd had one of these, and they really rated it actually.
He
said he tried a different mower and he preferred this one.
Yeah, no,
but then everyone's got their own idea of what they like, haven't they?
Yeah.
Is this the mower model?
Yeah, so that's.
You leaving that for me to look at?
You've got that to look at.
Harry will want.
Yeah.
Harry will tell me which one to buy.
It's got all the mowers that Massey make in there, all the main ones. But this is obviously the first one of the range.
Yeah.
To be fair.
All right. Oops, sorry, I just dropped that out in there. Keep that in tidy. So you're going to just drop this off. Is it what's that? A stand that folds down on there?
That's
is it?
Just so he sits down.
So you sit that down. Right.
You can adjust your belts on that one there.
Oh, right. It's a bit like the other one then. You just turn that.
Yeah, quite simple.
Yeah. I can understand what you mean by that, because obviously belts need adjustment when they're new.
Yeah. But yeah, he's quite. I was going to say, it's a sort of the baby one of the range. But
yeah.
Nice,
well, we don't want anything too big. You know, it's silly for us to get anything massive. Yeah. No, it looks nice. I don't think we'd want much bigger than that. That's big enough for what we do, because the other one's a 1.65.
Yeah, so this one's just over 2 meters.
Yeah, so that's quite a percentage higher, isn't it? You know, how much bigger do I want to go? It's just you know, for our fields as well, quite small. You know, I haven't got 40-acre fields to mow or anything like that.
No, so it'd be it should be a good one for you to try, really.
Yeah, I think so. Right. Get out of your way. Have a look at the shiny tractor as well. Look at that. Right. We'll have a close look when Phil's got. I've got to actually do some paperwork and sign that I'm having this and all that stuff. So back in a minute. Look at that. I got one of these. He's off. He's going. Taking the Whopper tractor with him. Phil's off. He's popping back to tell me what to do later, but I probably won't film that bit because sometimes, you know, it's like me talking through and filming this while he's showing me how to operate it and stuff. I don't want to deal with that. I want to just be able to talk to the guy without all that. So I'm not going to have this on camera when I set it up. That's a lovely big tractor, isn't it? Nice. Look at that. Harry will be gutted he's not here for this, but he'll be out to inspect it tonight. Like I said, I'm gonna see Phil. We're gonna put it on the tractor later on the McCormick, but I just don't want to bother filming that because I'd rather concentrate on getting this right than having a lovely video for you guys to see. So you'll probably see it at the end with the tractor. You'll probably just see me well, you'll see it like this. And here it is on the tractor with Mr. Hazard, the farm manager, chief inspector of machinery and all things farming. That's silage effluent, Harry. That is grass juice. Did you know that?
Yes, I did.
That's the juice out of the silage clamp. That's only just started coming out today. And that's pretty good.
It's good then.
That's good because it squished down the juice coming out. The cows love that. They love cow juice.
It, don't they?
Silage juice. What?
Yeah, they lick it, don't they?
Yeah, they love it.
It's all
Right.
down there as well.
Yeah. Right. So we've now got this on the tractor. This arrived this morning. You and you're at school. I wonder what's your opinion? You're machinery reviewer. Yes.
The old mowers, they would probably only go out to here.
Well, there's an old mower over there.
Yeah,
We'll have a look at it.
But they would probably only go out to about there, whereas these ones have this extra bit.
I think it probably went more to about there.
Well, still, it's got an extra.
Yeah, it's got an extra bit. This is 2 meters. This one. That one's 165, I think.
I thought you said it's. Oh, the other one's 1.8. You said.
1.65. It says on the top.
Oh, the yellow one.
Yeah,
So that was
1.65.
Oh, you said 1.8.
So this is 2 meters.
Yes, you were.
Hydraulic opening or lifting. Full hydraulic.
Vertical.
Yeah, we can have a go at that in a minute. In a minute, I'll show you what it looks like.
It's got covers on here. Does our ones have covers?
What do you mean a
Wait,
cover?
no, that's not covers.
That's the hydraulic pipe for opening that it plugs in there.
What's this string?
That's for when I put it into transport mode. That's the only thing. There's a few things I'm worried about. Like that one there, I can see I'm going to get caught in something and rip that off. Just because I'm so clumsy. Don't lose that. That's the pin for lifting the lid on here.
Okay.
Okay. So.
I just want to say. So
Yeah.
what does this actually do?
I just told you. It pulls that pin out there. Look.
So it pulls that.
Like that.
Which then
Lifts that up,
that.
and then when I lift it on hydraulics, it clicks into there and goes in
and
transport.
then
I'll do it in a minute. You can have a look. Now, what do you think of disc mowers, in your opinion?
Well, I prefer them to drum mowers.
Do you? Any reason?
Because they're bigger.
They're bigger. We can get bigger drum mowers as well.
Yeah, but I don't know why. I just prefer them with all the.
Yeah.
I like the design of how they go upwards rather than backwards.
Yeah.
Because if you're trying to get in a gateway where you've got a sharp turn straight away.
Good point.
If you've got one of those on the back, it swings
point.
back quite a lot. One of those, if it goes up, then you haven't got to worry about hitting anything in the
Good
back.
point. Good point. My only dilemma is when I store this in the shed, I've got to reverse this into the back of the shed, and you've got all that width across. Whereas with those drum mowers like there, I just reverse that in backwards.
Surely you'd fold it up.
But I don't think you leave it folded up in the shed. Do you leave it? What do you
I
think?
do on FS.
FS isn't real farming, Harry. Although
Well,
maybe you can do that. I don't know.
Well, sometimes you can only
Store them.
fold it.
Right.
And
So you have it sticking up in the air.
attach it.
Yeah.
Fold
The other thing I'm sort of thinking of is this is more vulnerable to rips and tears.
Yeah, this has got stands on it.
It's got a stand on the bottom
So
there.
it would
Yeah, you put that stand down, so that keeps that upright when you drop off 3-point linkage. But I think this stays linkage. I think this stays like that on the ground. The other thing as well, will I get this into the shed? Do you think when I lift that up? Because there's not a lot of height there.
What, that one?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you put it in now, aren't you?
So should we just try it? I'll show you. I'll do a demo of how it works. If you take over a camcorder, I'm gonna demo how that lifts up. Okay, and then also how I put it in storage, right? Do you want to have that?
Yep.
You can do your commentary while you're at it. You know you're good at that.
I know, right? Let's see how this works then.
He's worked out how to get that out of transport mode now. Right, so that is supposed to pick that up there, but I don't know what I was doing wrong. I might have to be careful, I wouldn't get too close. It might be the newness of it. Keep your fingers out of there, Harry. Might be the newness. Seriously, what happens when things are new? They tend to stick. I'll have to speak to Phil. This is my ignorance of a new bit of machinery, is that I'm not exactly sure how to do it.
You've never had a Massey mower?
Well, I've never had a fold-up mower like this before. Oh look, you can see the blade through there. Look, is that one of the blades? No, that's just no, that's not. Side. Oh, you can see the blades like this now. Oh, blimey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how they've also got that thing on there?
Yeah, just stay out of the way.
Directs it a little bit more to the...
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ideally I'd like to put that down on the floor, but I can't work out how to get this out of the lock position. So that pin in there, I'm not phoning Phil now, it's late, he's had a tea. I'll phone him in the morning and just say I can't get out of the lock. Yeah, that's all. When you've got something new, he's going to Portugal on Wednesday as well, so he's got to get him. You better get him out and sort it out before Wednesday. Right, but it's a neat mower. It fits on there well, doesn't it? Do you think? It
looks a lot better because what I said about the tight gateways. It's quite.
Yes, I see what you mean.
See, it's not like really.
You haven't got anything sticking out your back.
Too far.
Well, it's out a little bit more on that side then.
Yeah, but not too much.
Yeah.
It's also not that far back as one of those.
Well, one day, Harry, you'll be driving this. If we buy this or another mower, you'll be the man in charge of that. I'll send you out mowing, all right?
Good.
Is that all right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so well, that's that. Look, you can see. Let's go and have a look at this old mower. There's the difference. Then we've seen that one all.
Got a McCormick on a Massey mower and a Massey on a Deutz mower.
Good point.
Got a bit of a swap.
Yeah, that's very true.
You've got a Massey mower and a Massey tractor. You could put them together.
So the difference with this one, instead of this one swings. This is transport mode now, isn't it? So the difference is, instead of having it on the side like that one, you've got it sticking out the back.
Which could be, it's okay.
Well, it's a long distance, isn't it? Obviously, the bigger the mower you get, the worse it's going to be.
It's long.
It's very long, isn't it?
If you go
But the only thing I like about this is all the metal work here that protects it.
Yeah, that one's got more covery, like canvasy stuff.
More likely to get ripped.
It has got metal underneath it as a frame.
It has.
But not like that.
Yeah. So if you get near a hedge or something, you're more likely to scag that. Whereas this takes a beating, as you can see.
Well, and look at all that.
Yeah. That's the safety bars. They're a bit
not very safe anymore.
No.
More like unsafety bar.
But they're still there. Yeah. So, if you were choosing a brand new one of these, or a brand new one of those. One of those. Okay, justify 3 good reasons for the other one.
One, it's bigger, so you can get it done quicker.
Yeah, but you can get this one bigger. So
yeah, but if it was this one, you said this one.
No, against a new one of these, because there's an option there.
What? Bigger
version of these, yeah. Bigger one of these.
One of those.
Yeah.
Because going in gateways.
Yeah. Okay.
Not so long.
Yeah.
It's more like neat together, I'd say. It looks neater as well. And I just like how it's made as well.
Okay, good answers from you there, Harry. So, I'm going to be demoing this at some point on a video. Don't wait for it tomorrow because I've got things to do and I've got to wait for the contractor to be ready, as I said earlier. So, it'll be up when it'll be up. This might be parked in the shed for, could be a week, depending on how busy they are. And I'm also speaking to someone about a drum mower because I'm just looking at all options, really. Harry's doing his little happy dance. Is that a happy dance?
I wasn't dancing.
What were you doing then?
Nothing.
If I turn around like this, he does a little happy dance, don't you?
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. No, do it again, go on.
No, because I didn't do anything.
He's doing it again.
I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything.
He is. He's going. I can't do it.
Yeah,
hey, do you like our haircuts? We've got very similar haircuts now, haven't we?
Yeah.
I got a little bit less here. You need to lend me some of yours to glue on these bits.
No.
Is that all right?
No.
So as I was saying, I'm looking at options at the moment. I don't know what we're doing quite about buying this or buying that or whatever. Harry will just spend my money tomorrow, wouldn't you, Haz?
Tractor.
Tractor? Christ, give me a break. Just a new mower's a bit of a challenge. A new tractor. Well, that's your savings gone then.
Well, not new, but second hand.
We got those already. Look, that's second hand.
More horsepower.
It's kind of vintage,
More
really,
horsepower.
isn't it? Vintage.
More horsepower.
More horsepower. How many horsepower do you think we need?
100 to 130.
Ooh, big.
T68.
Well, that's a lovely little tractor. That's a 95. That's really lovely.
T6080.
I don't like my 105 over there. That's a clunky.
T6080.
How many horsepower is that? How many?
Just a beautiful tractor.
How many horsepower is that?
Quite a lot.
How many is quite a lot?
Quite a lot.
How many is quite a lot? 100?
Okay, a T6 140.
Well, I don't understand these numbers. What?
140 in
140. That's a lot. A big increase. You need a mower about 3 times the size of that, then.
What about
Oh, look! I can poke my tractor. Poke my tractor.
T5 1.
I don't know what that is.
T5 if that exists.
Speak to me in English. What
125.
That's better. That sounds about right. That'd be about
T5.
right. 125. Okay.
Or
120.
130. Or you could get.
110. I'd like. Could I set up
You could
110?
get a drop nose Massey.
Could I?
Not like one of those.
No, ours is knackered.
But a
110.
modern one.
Yeah.
Probably about 130.
You need to start saving, mate.
No.
Your future is tractors. You better save up now. Right. That's me and Haz doing our little look at the mower after school. You've been waiting all day for that, haven't you? Very patiently. Right. We'll be cracking on with that at some point. Right. See you soon. I'm going to work out how to get that stop hitch undone. I will work that out. I'll probably just ask my consultant here, who's 11. He'll probably just put me in the
I'll probably just do it for you.
You'll probably just do it for me. All right, see you soon. Crack on, tractor mower. Woo, tractor mower.